Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Depths, back with another Kamihime project video. This one's going to be a little bit quick because it's just some update stuff I wanted to show, but first and foremost, I'm going down here to the news tab, basically. Also, I did find out that when it comes to a Dune password, or the code, or whatever you have to use, that's changed a bit. So, what you do is go up here. Also, don't forget to get your Tower of Malice rewards too if you haven't. But what you do is go up here, go to serial number entry, and put the code there. It's right here on this little event tab thing. But anyways, let's start from the first update part. So the main and the free quests have half HP, and then it also says there's an EXP boost. But honestly, I don't know if it'll carry the SP ones. I hope it does carry the SP because the EXP boost for that would be seriously good on Sunday. But there's a reason for that because you can probably already see it on the tab over off to the side. You can get S-Class Souls. You have to. This is a huge wall of text. I'm not even going to read it. But you can get S-Rank Souls already. There's only 5 of them. I've done plenty of videos on it, so you can look it up. But the whole thing with this is the fact that you still need rank 100 to even be able to start this. You need to do practically everything in the game, including storyline, in order to grind for the materials for this. You need to have a full-on maxed out weapon, which is level 125 and skill level 20. It has to be a soul weapon that's maxed out like that. You literally do have to consume said soul weapon in order to be able to pull that off, so keep that in mind. And quite frankly, this can be a very long and arduous task because you are going to do a lot of grinding. But at the same time, it still doesn't change the fact that it is going to give you a lot more power because of the fact that these souls are stupidly stronger than their previous parts. All of them are still an upgrade from their previous predecessor. Every last one of them. It's not the same amount of upgrade between each one. Like, I would say, compared to some, Medea is a lot stronger than Solomon. Than I would say somebody like, I forget the name of her, but she's the 4th tier version of Morgan. She's not much stronger than her 3rd tier part. So it's the jump in output is varies between each one, but at the same time they're all still stronger than their 3rd tier counterparts, which is now relabeled as A class. But these new S class souls, very strong. Get your hands on one, preferably one that you're going to use more often and fits your team very well, because since it's going to be a long process to unlock even one of them, you want to make very careful choices here. You do eventually want them all for maximizing stat increases and whatnot, but it's going to be a long time before you can do that. Generally speaking, it takes about anywhere between, if you're extraordinarily fast and you're one serious hardcore grinder, you can do it in a month. But the average player is probably going to take anywhere between 3 to 5. Maybe the ones that grind a lot can do it in 2. But it's going to be months worth of grinding, so keep that in mind. That said, Nutaku has done something extraordinarily interesting. There is a grab bag that they give us where it will give you pretty much enough materials, all these materials, to pretty much skip the first 4 stages. And to go on even further, you still do have to grind the storyline stuff by the looks of it. You still have to grind the storyline stuff. But it's giving you more than enough stuff in order to get, like, a lot of early stage progress is done. Just done. You still need to be rank 100 though, if you want to get an S rank soul. But even then, this is still worth getting, if you ask me. Because whether you're using this on the souls or not, you are getting so much stuff. You're getting so much stuff. I don't even think this even lists everything too, because I haven't noticed the Adolan orbs as well. But you're getting so much stuff for this price. It's ridiculous. Generally speaking, when they did a lot of the other grab bags and whatnot, you may get a fraction of one of these things and still have to drop like a good 30 bucks or so. They might have gave something like, say, 10 Cavis, a couple of treasures, a couple of fangs, maybe a couple of holy stars. You're getting like 200, 300, 400 times that amount of items. Probably more than that. You're getting so much crap across the board, it is ridiculous. This is worth getting, if you can pay for it. Because here's a problem. That price tag does not lie. It is 100 bucks in order to get this grab bag. It is by far not cheap. But if you can indeed pay for it, it will save you months of progress. It will get you a lot of stuff either way. If you don't even care about getting an S-Class soul, you should. But for those of you that don't care about it, you still get all this stuff to upgrade your characters with, if you really want to. Tons of Cavis, tons of treasures, tons of fangs. You get soul points, you get books, you get lots of gems, you get a draconic eye. The image itself also says you get Ori Chalcon and Adolan orbs as well, which isn't even listed here. You get so much crap that it's like, if you want to be honest, my personal opinion, the price tag on this is extraordinarily generous, because normally what they do is give you like a 10 draw with maybe 1% at most of these items. So this easily could be like 10, 20 times more on the price tag worth of items. It might seem like exaggeration, but it's really not. If you really calculate the math and everything, there you go. Speaking of which, there's something else that can help with that. There is a light boosted gacha. I don't know why it says dark element, but there's a light boosted gacha that will give you some regalia, some cavis, some light treasures. Normally this is like 3,000 star coins. They're selling it for 1,500. This is how stingy they usually are with the items. And they're allowing you to get this much. They're allowing you to get all of that, including stuff that's not even listed here. So that said, it's actually quite worth if you can get it. That's my suggestion to you. Also, if you are a light element user, or especially if you're a main, this can help you a little bit further towards the S tier souls as well. Now, granted, that is 130,000 star coins basically. You're paying almost 130 bucks for all of this, but at the same time, like I said, it will save you so much progress. If you want to be honest, I will go so far as to say that if you are able to get it, it's honestly like there's little to no reason not to. Like, there is little to no reason not to get this. Like, the light one is dependent on whether or not you're really focusing on light. But this grab bag is by far one of the most worthwhile deals. You've got some time to decide on it because it's here for about almost 10 days. But all I can say is this, it is very good. Also, some other things to know about. They updated the app, but if you want to be honest, who really cares about the app? Because they're really, really horrible with the app. There's been so many problems and issues with the app that it's really not worth using. But There's a new epic quest. It's the Yam one. I forgot exactly how good her weapons are, but I think her herself is usable. So you may want to look into that. There's more EX scenarios if anybody was interested in those. The material exchange is not new. That's the thing with this. The material exchanges is not new. The books and the pages have already been there. They call them fragments, but they still look like pages to a book. They've already been in the shop for exchanges. It's just the fact that they finally edited the book to have 100 pages per trade. So it is correct now. You do not need 150. And this is the one I'm really curious about, this patch for Raid Battle. I wonder if that's the one I've heard about where they actually upped the connection quality and whatnot to the raids. Because the Japanese side on DMM had gotten that a long time ago. I'm hoping this does help the raid connectivity because it's honestly becoming an issue. I'm serious about that. If you get so much as 10 people in a raid, it starts getting really horrible to try and play it. And half the time you might even get a connection error. Hopefully that addressed that. I'm hoping. But I don't know for sure just yet because I haven't even played yet. But anyways, that's all for this video. More of this is going to come soon, but definitely, if you can get that grab bag, do it because it will give you a huge jump on getting S-class souls. You do not know how long it is really going to be in order to grind those out, and you're saving literal months of progress. Now, granted, it is not cheap. That price tag is actually pretty steep for most people because you usually don't want to spend so much in one go. But again, if you can get it, it is easily one of the best deals we've had so far. I can't say it's the best because I believe that goes to the miracle ticket where we got to pick the limited Kamihime, but it is by far one of the best things to buy. So that's something to know. But anyways, like I said, that's all for this. More is going to come soon because the Seraph UE is here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how my light team's going to do on it, especially since I've upgraded some weapons, so my grid's getting a little bit stronger. Kind of where you see up here that I'm getting even closer to the 72,000 mark on one of my teams. But anyways, that's all for now, guys. More just can come soon, and take care.